Hi, I'm the Tabletop Teacher, and in this video we'll finally unbox that other half of the brick of Marvel Avengers, Black Panther, and the Illuminati Heroclix. I know I'm super late to the party this time, but better late than never, right? Let's see if it was worth the wait. In booster number 6, we get a S.H.I.E.L.D. Diplomat, Ant-Man, Winter Soldier, Captain Marvel, and a super rare title character, Kang the Conqueror. I've played this one in sealed and loved it. In a nutshell, Kang can create time portals on the map, zap to those and heal one click, but if you hold off on the zapping and healing thing, stacking the plot points will allow Kang to make several close or range actions while zapping from one time portal to the other. A speed of 6 doesn't make for great distance with running shot, but penetrating psychic blast with 3 targets, solid combat values with probability control on the first click is just so much fun. And in booster number 7 we get, wait, what? Reality Shattering Pull! The Ultra Chase Thanos with the Ego Gem, that's fantastic! Along with an AIM Red Squad, Wakandan Scientist, Thor, and a rare rescue. Okay, where to begin? I mean, gorgeous sculpt, of course. Let's start with the Ego Gem though. Thanos can start the game with the Ego Gem equipped, and the Ego Gem grants the bearer a free action to modify any combat value +1. This is somewhat of a perplex variant, but it couldn't be outwitted, not that it matters to Thanos because he has the Power Cosmic Team ability anyway. It also allows the bearer to be equipped with any number of Infinity Gems. Now, why wouldn't you want the Ego Gem equipped on Thanos at the start of the game? Well, maybe if you fear that your opponent has too good of a chance to unequip it and don't want to give them the opportunity to take it. Characters like this set's Collector or Alistair Smith from Earth X could do just that. It could also be because you plan to equip Thanos with another equipment object that would force him to drop the Ego Gem. Because apart from sidestep, Thanos doesn't have a move and attack power on his first clicks. So if you plan to equip Thanos with the Goblin Glider, for instance, he would have to drop the Ego Gem. But then again, you could use that to your advantage and have one of your other characters equip the Ego Gem when Thanos drops it. Hey, free Ego Gem. Yes, please. Thanos has both the Power Cosmic team ability and the Mystics team ability with 9 clicks and very good combat values. That's already worth a lot of his 160 points. He can also be played at 110 points for 6 clicks. His special damage power is a fantastic Perplex variant. Use Perplex on one of your characters, they get Power Cosmic until your next turn. Use Perplex on an opposing character and they get a reverse Power Cosmic, if you will. They can't use Willpower, and if they were protected from Outwit in any way, they are not anymore until your next turn. So if they had the Power Cosmic or Quintessence team ability, this use of Perplex essentially negates it. That's amazing. Whether you play him at 160 or 110 points, Thanos will only have access to his special attack power on his second click. This grants him Precision Strike, but the real kicker is that Thanos gets a free attack on an opposing character if there's another opposing character of the same name on the map. Your opponent is using a couple of common identical characters for support. Thanos could get a free attack on one of those. He still has to be within range and line of fire though. And when Thanos knocks out a character that generated bystanders, they're all knocked out along with that character. Plus, Thanos heals 1 click for every bystander knocked out this way. It's not going to be useful in every game, but when it is, it might be worth ignoring Thanos' willpower early in the game to access this special attack power. And finally, as if all of this wasn't enough, Thanos has a once per game free action that generates a Screet bystander. Screet is an amazing bystander. She has penetrating psychic blast, impervious with a 19 defense, and she's tiny, so she modifies defense +1 against range attacks. She also has perplex for a +2 or -2, but it might not work. When she uses it, she must roll a die, and that perplex fails on a roll of 1 or 2. Now, you can add even more stuff on top of all of this because thanks to the Ego Gem, Thanos can be equipped with any number of Infinity Gems. You could use Telekinesis to place Thanos on one gem, use a power action to equip, and on the next turn, sidestep on another gem and equip again. But that's going to give your opponent an opportunity to do a lot of stuff while Thanos is preparing. In any case, Thanos is going to be a lot of fun to play. In the 8th booster, we pull the common version of Elektra, Ant-Man, Malice, Black Panther, and a rare Dr. Minerva. This is interesting. At the beginning of the game, Dr. Minerva can choose a standard attack power that an opposing character can use. This is a trait, so she'll have it for the rest of the game. There are several powers that would go well with her running shot. I'll be very happy if my opponent has a character that can use Pulse Wave on the first click. Friendly characters with the Kree keyword within 4 squares will also be able to use the chosen power. She's indomitable, has outwit, and a nice invulnerability super senses combo on most of her clicks. There's a bit of a gamble, of course, in playing her, but the payoff can be amazing. I will certainly try her in a Kree team sometime soon. In the 9th booster, we get Iron Man, Black Panther, Black Widow, Everett K. Ross, and a rare Enigma. She's going to be fun to play along with Rescue from this set and or Iron Patriot from the Avengers Infinity set. Well, those are the modern age versions of these characters available at the moment. If Enigma is adjacent to those characters, they get a +1 attack as long as they're on the same click number, which is more likely before any of them gets hit by an attack. But if that's not a possibility anymore, they'll get a +1 to defense. The challenge I see here is that playing Enigma and Rescue on a team will cost you 135 points, and you won't be dealing much damage with them. Anyway, Enigma has an interesting special speed power that grants her phasing teleport and can carry one character, even one that flies. But it's really when she doesn't carry that this power shines. After the move resolves, she can choose a character she moved through, and that character gains immobile. She also has super senses on her first 3 clicks and impervious as well, but only if she hasn't been moved or placed on your turn. That's essentially the deal with the fortified tokens in her special defense power. It's a character that requires finesse in your strategy. And in the last booster, we pull a Wakandan scientist, Hulk, Yellow Jacket, Everett K. Ross again, and a super rare Lockjaw. Absolutely gorgeous sculpt. As is often the case with Lockjaw and Heroclix, he is a great theme team taxi. He can carry up to 4 characters, even flyers, while using phasing teleport. But if they don't all share a keyword with him, it's going to hurt him 1 click. If he wasn't placed or moved during a turn, he can use Incapacitate at no cost. This can only be done at the end of your turn though. Plasticity and shape change make him a very good tie-up piece on the first 2 clicks. Get him adjacent to an opposing character that's counting on range attacks, and since he's indomitable, he can also make a decent close attack on the next turn. Although his low defense value makes him vulnerable, for 40 points, a 6 clicks tie-up piece and taxi, along with a stop click, will be challenging for your opponent for sure. The instinctive jump on that stop click is very interesting, but since it's your opponent that can choose where to place Lockjaw, it's likely they'll place him somewhere they can finish him off. Well, this was a crazy good brick. How was your unboxing experience with this set? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and support it on Patreon if you can. And thanks for unboxing with me.